what would you say in your opinion? What's that kind of video?
I don't know. When you say iconic,
It's probably something that'll get him collapsed. You know what it was?
it depends. Obviously, you know, people know me for a lot of videos, man, that I've done. You know, I did the Arsenal tunes. I did the dancing in the street. Obviously, getting into the car. You know, I've got memes. I've got longer skits.
Hey, the getting into the car is a classic.
So it's,
To get into the car.
and that was a lot of the videos that go big are accidental. You know, they're not me forcing it. Like literally, that was just me doing promo for a cab company, and I just did my
viral.
and it's just
Even people in America use it.
yeah, you know. So literally, just yeah, man. That was the thing, man. Should have monetized it more, but now I know, innit? My business head wasn't there. I would have made that into ringtones, t-shirts, all of that when it was popping. But you live and learn, innit? So next time, if something goes viral, I'll be sending you the link for the 99p thing on iTunes. I need my coins. I don't get money from retweets.
So what's the next plans now with you, man?
So I've got my comedy club, Golden Mike Comedy. That's going to be the biggest club the country scene. It needs, the tagline for it is comedians and that are not afraid to get cancelled. I'm trying to bring that Def Jam vibe.
Trying to bring comedy back.
Comedy, yeah. You say back, but I don't think it's been here. We're so behind now, and I'm like, yo, real comedy to me, the greats we used to laugh at growing up, said some mad shit. Let's be real.
All of them would have been cancelled.
Yeah, but
all the jokes they were running back then was fresh now.
But I think if comedians were like, yo, I'm gonna take the risk more, you know, then like I said, if more comedians came together and took the risk and were like, yo, I'm gonna be myself and I'm gonna say what I think, obviously make it funny, then we wouldn't have this issue. Okay, what, you're gonna cancel all of us? Okay, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why comedy is such a big thing for me, because if they cancel my videos and social media, I have stand-up, I have a comedy club. They ain't gonna cancel me there. I'll still bring tickets, I'll still bring people, so.
And no joke society.
Yeah, like, that's
Laugh one more time.
And people are like, oh my God, this person should get cancelled, this person. But if those people that had an opposite opinion weren't here, this place would be boring. You need the Kanye's and the Piers Morgans and the Andrew Tates that have an opposite opinion. That's life. Not everyone's gonna agree with you. Do you feel me? Like, if that was the case, life would be shit. So, it doesn't make no sense. So, yeah, I got the comedy club and I'm trying to obviously grow that community and give funny comedians the opportunity to showcase their talent. Because like I said, there's so many OGs that I've met that are hilarious, but it takes them like 25, 30 years to get on Live at the Apollo. And I watch Live at the Apollo and it makes my pussy dry. Because I'm like, a lot of these guys, you know, there's funny guys, bro. I know it's not even you know, just the black ones. There's funny guys.
Hermaphrodite now.
Yeah, bro, listen, come on, I'm trying to get that LGBTV back. But what I'm saying is, there's funny guys. There's funny guys, bro. And they're not seen. And I'm like, what?
This is my thing, because we have a comparison of modern day and previous greats, right? And I feel like people don't respect Eddie Murphy as a comedian. Yeah, I have conversations because there's this comparison about like Delirious and Raw is older than some of us.
Yeah.
And you can like put these in now, and they're relevant now.
Yeah.
And some of the jokes are timeless.
Do you know why that is though? It's obviously because of you said a good point. You said Eddie Murphy had jokes that were timeless, but the reason they were timeless is, and a lot of them, he was taking the risk in what he was saying. Not saying everything was crazy, but there was actually like a unique thing that he was saying, to the point that 30, 40 years, we're still talking about it. Comedians now, because of this whole cancel culture thing, or they just want to get the views quick, they're just saying stuff with no, like, it doesn't have meaning, doesn't stand the test of time. You know, it's just generic stuff. So that's the problem. You know, that's what I was kind of doing before I did the whole switch up and everyone says I went dark. I was making videos which, okay, were just relatable, but anyone could kind of do them. They're not unique. There wasn't my unique touch to that joke. Like, oh, the different types of girls going to a nightclub. Do you feel me? Like, anybody after me could make that same joke, make that same video. You feel me? But then when I said, hey, Arab strip clubs and showing your ankles and all the Arab men are getting boners. Whoa! It's unique. So that's the whole point. What I'm saying is comedians don't want to take that risk. Don't want to just go, yo, let me just think a little bit more about the jokes and, you know, is it been out there already? You know, how easy is it to make them jokes? That's the kind of thing. So obviously that's why the top 5 UK ones I was saying, they actually have their unique touch. You
definitely grew up watching South Park, innit?
You know what? I only learned about South Park a bit later on. I obviously knew about it, but I never actually went in depth into it until like I started making my own cartoon. It was like 2020, and I was watching it because I grew up on like American Dad, Family Guy, Futurama, that kind of thing. But South Park was kind of later on, and I appreciated it more when obviously I took that turn in my work. Boondocks, of course. But then even then, only recently, I, you know, jumped into Boondocks like that. Obviously in school, everyone was talking about it, I watched little clips, but now I actually appreciate I got the box set and everything and I actually watched it. So I think that was later on, then I appreciated a lot more of the comedies and stuff like that. So that's the thing, it was Eddie Murphy, jokes for the test of time. I think now people and comedians and entertainers, they're not making content they want to stand for the next 50, 60 years. That's the thing, so.
Who is your comedic goal?
I couldn't just say one. I've got 3. Okay. I would say Patrice O'Neill, Bernie Mac, and Dave Chappelle. And obviously it's sad because 2 of them have passed away, Patrice and Bernie, but I got to see Dave Chappelle just before lockdown actually, you know, so I really was like, yeah, seeing one of the GOATs.
Which show was that? I saw him in Brixton one time.
Yeah. Was this a couple years back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years back in Brixton.
Yeah, when he was doing Koja's Funhouse.
Do you know?
No, this was in Fridge, Brixton.
Ah.
Yeah.
Remember the year?
Huh?
You remember the year?
Nah, but I remember like after I was backstage, I was talking to him and it was like a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And everyone was like busting joking and it was about 12 or 1. I was like, yeah, let's go home like tired, blah, blah, blah. Got work in the morning. He's like, he said, what did he say? He said, f that. He goes, party at mine, blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, like, we got work in the morning. He goes, nah, that's you. But he goes, I'm rich. I was like, yeah, you try to drop that line on me still. I was like, yeah, good meeting, blah, blah, blah. But I remember that show, like, you weren't allowed to bring out your phones.
Yeah, it's still like that now. It's still like that. It's still like that.
But I was like, smart, because that way the content don't leak out there where it could be rebranded and pushed out to everyone else.